So, does your AI agent need an Asian? But let's just keep it to the point, which is specifically how Sarah Loretta created an AI agent named Lizzie Benson. Is this inside of Hot Girl Entrepreneurship Club? Maybe. Is this also part of the series on what they don't teach you at Y Combinator? Sort of, because they actually do teach you this at a YC portfolio company. How deep into the societies do I go? How deep? I'm going incredibly deep into how to create an AI agent named Lizzie Benson via my notes that I took from Sarah Loretta's 2/5/25 presentation on a Tuesday and on the 19th at Freelancers Union. So we can call this what they do teach you and don't teach you at YC because technically they're doing it at a portfolio company. Let's get started. I went ahead and summarized a 15-second clip over on my YouTube at Larry Chang. We are progressing with one page. It might be intimidating, this topic, but no worries. Why? Because it's just one page. Yeah, it's a sequel page to this page, which is the EUTWM PPM triple threat. The triple threat of EUTWM PPM with external API and corn, which DJs to this page, which is the topic for our video, which is your AI agent needs an Asian, and comma, Larry Chang Startup Comedy at 106% truths. All this is two pieces of paper coming together. It's just two pieces of paper coming together to form some of the most genius stuff that anyone has ever heard of, which is all hail Sarah Loretta. Who's Sarah Loretta? She's Sarah Loretta. What's almost as important as who Sarah Loretta is who is Lizzie Benson. Because Lizzie Benson is her AI agent. Let's not even back up. Let's all get onto the same page. Let's all get on the same page. Sarah Loretta, Hot Girl Entrepreneurship Club. She presented content on 2/5/25. Do you remember when I asked you guys to take notes? These are my notes from when she spoke at Capital Factory. And like her AI agent, Lizzie Benson, she then spoke again on 2/19/25 on what? The same topic. What happens when we iterate our talks to be the same topic? What happens? We become great. Okay, I've said a lot of superlatives and my vibe is strong. But that's not what we're focusing on, vibes and superlatives. We are going to get off of zero. Why? Because you can't lever at zero. Leverage is what? When we find a fulcrum and a bar. So when the fulcrum is strong enough and the lever is long enough, you can move the world. Is this Atlas Shrugged? This is us getting off of zero. I'm not going to go into Atlas shrugging because this is us leaving zero. That's what they don't teach you. What's up, guys? How are you? Happy to bring you guys on because we're learning stuff that they don't teach you at YC while recapping Sara Loretta, what she does teach you, and us together. Going from negative dollars to kind of a big dollar amount, which is $10,000. Superlatives aside, let's get into leaving zero. We benefit when we get an AI agent, but then what do we have this person do? That's why you need an Asian to get you started, because leverage doesn't work if you're leveraging zero. Oh my God, that was so specific. Leverage does not work when you're at zero leverage. That's why your AI agent actually needs two things. Your AI agent is down here. That's done. That is $15 a month or $40 a month. It's basically zero for $50,000. Let's just say 10,000. But it's leverage. How are people going to be able to capture leverage? You can't capture it because you're at zero. That's why you need an Asian agent, which is free, and an anticipation intelligence, which is basically artificial intelligence. This is the triangle that is your benefit. That's it. Now we can relax and just playfully rummage and playfully collect and be relaxed in how we proceed forward. Which is this. When we look at a specific AI agent named Lizzie Benson, I didn't name her Lizzie Benson. Sara Loretta, she named her Lizzie Benson. Is having an AI agent incredibly useful? Yes. Let's bullet point some basic things that an AI agent can do for us. One, two categories. Category one, two categories. Category one, calendar. Being able to scrape forward and prep the calendar. Two, being able to get ROI for future outflows of money before $1 goes out. 3, looking ahead at using AI to scrape information on work conferences that are calendar related year to year. 5, being able to see that recurring events have future syllabus, and those agendas can come together for us to speak at conferences that we didn't even know about. 2.1, which is seeing a augmented API. I get what I said, but maybe you don't. Let me break that down, which is taking an existing thing and building on top of it. That's as easy as I can absolutely make it, which is why this video is called Sara Loretta Building Lizzie Benson as an AI assistant. Because you're building on top of what she's talking about, and what she's talking about is not that technical, it's just incredibly specific. And she gave 2 presentations, one at Freelancers Union on February 19 and one on February 5th. We, together, can Study Buddy my clipped and remixed video. So that way you can take that clipped video and improve how? By seeing Hawkerle Entrepreneurship Club in action with what? With how exactly an AI agent works. Remember, we've got the 5 that I just listed 3 minutes ago. Do you see how time's literally flying by where I thought it was longer ago? And the chapter titles with building on top of something, which is critical if you're going to set, dare I say, entrepreneur up a little bit of a side hustle while you moonlight. Dare I say entrepreneurship? I do dare. I do dare. Because we are all now semi-forced to be an entrepreneur. This is the triangle that we are living in, which is hashtag ENGR145AI. Brand new hashtag coming in hot. Hot. Why? Because ENGR145 is the class that Sam Altman, Peter Thiel, and Reid Hoffman were a little slow to study. Maybe they spent a little bit too much time on that island, De La Epstein. I don't know. I'm going to have to ask those guys. I'm also going to have to ask those guys why they did CS 183D or didn't do it. Maybe I can use an AI agent to go over CS 183D. Oh, I did. That's the Asian agent. Oh my God. Do you see how confusing this gets? But I went ahead and diagrammed it for you. That's why you need an Asian agent. Is it funny? Yeah. Am I being 150% serious? Oh yeah. This video has been amazing. Let's get even more specific, which is Lizzie Benson. Why have you not written that down yet? Why have you not written down Sara Loretta's name? Because once you've seen how Sara Loretta connects to Lizzie Benson, connects to ENGR 145 AI, we can hit the triple threat of AI. AI agents, that's live now. Asian agent, well, there's kind of only one, but you can find a substitute to a Larry Chang video or to a Larry Chang hashtag. Why? Eskimos have 17 words for snow. I have 650 hashtags for money. That's Asian agent. And you see how now you DJ in the third leg, which is anticipation intelligence. AI. It's Asian intelligence, it's artificial intelligence, which is intimidating, and it's anticipation intelligence. Did this video just begin for you guys? Kind of. Now, let us get incredibly specific for how we benefit from this Grok 3 connecting to Replit. Let us get incredibly specific about how Sara Loretta used Lizzie Benson, created Lizzie Benson from OpenAI. Cost less than $50 a month. $50 a month. Now, you don't want to think of $50 a month like it's a Netflix subscription, because that is money you spend for entertainment. This $50 helps us leave zero. So now that $50 a month is kind of scary for people, we now are going to get our ROI for the $50 per month that Grok wants to charge us, or the $200 a month that OpenAI wants to charge us. Let's win at ROI before we spend dollar number one at all these AI companies that are trying to scam us out of money. Oh, that's so much money, $50. It is a lot of money. But guess what? So is $10,000. We are going to explore specifics on one portion of the triangle. So, before AI can take over, we are going to need to do something by hand. Before we let the AI agent be our agent, we're going to create in ourselves slightly higher agency. That's 4 dimensions inside this 2 dimensions. Agency is where we get better and more resourceful. AI agent is a fraction of the cost that it's worth. We are going to not hamster wheel the back end. We are going to manually do what we're going to have ChatGPT do. Why? What AI agents lack is imagination. What humans unfortunately lack right now is imagination. We are going to solve 7 problems by doing one thing, which is this one thing, ENGR 145 AI. By raising our agency and initially doing AI work by hand, by video to video. This is the outcome that you could receive, which is untold leverage, untold momentum, and supreme amounts of EU, TW, and PPM. I'm glad that the YC video was running. Why? This is what they skip over at YC that they did not skip over at Hot Girl Entrepreneurship Club. Why? Because I focus so much on level 0, $0, day 0, which is why I was at Stanford Baseball for 20 hours during their season 2025, hour number 0, which is batting practice, and then infield practice, and then the actual baseball game. That's what this one page is our opportunity to explore agency, to explore coding by hand, to explore an Asian agent that explores the precursor on the specific date of my doing AI by hand, which occurred September 14, 2015. That's all part of ENGR 145 AI. Oh my God, some of this stuff's kind of confusing because it's so old, it's back to being new again. Doing something by hand, which is answering a ChatGPT slash Grok 3 deep seek, deep search. I don't love the name deep search inside of Grok 3, which could be a video for you to do, which is what is deep search, because it sounded like deep seek. I don't trust that you'll do a video on this. I trust my pen and paper notes. So what we're doing is we are creating a topic tree that is deep search inside of Grok 3, inside of let us create our own Lizzie Benson by paste copying what Sara Loretta did by standing on the shoulders of giants, while we progress forward in parsing, computer science pun intended, parsing the language of, parsing the deep seek, which is that Chinese company that's sitting on top of OpenAI, with deep search, which is under Grok 3. And this is what actually YC stresses, is to build on top of things. Let's check in on your mental health and your excitement. In the comments, let me know what you feel about going from negative money to positive money in one video, where this video is a video to watch and rewatch 5 times. No exaggeration. On this portion of the, and it's okay if you just jumped in, on this portion of the triangle, forget about all the other components. The most valuable thing that you will see on YouTube this year. So money. The most valuable thing. Let's go. Anticipation intelligence. What this is a gift to you is good job. Good job for focusing. What this is, the one thing that's going to be the most useful thing that you see on video this year is anticipation intelligence. I'm giving it to you for free. Why? Because I love you. This is why. Anticipation intelligence. It's PQRST. That's why this video is a flagship, because anticipation engineering connects to my AI agent, and the bottom connects to my Asian agent with anticipation intelligence. Anticipation intelligence, PQRST. Preview, question, read, summarize, test. When these components come together into that triangle, it forms hashtag ENGR145AI. Is this the map for the rest of your life? Yes. Was it for free? Yes. Will some person selling courses sell this to you for $4,500? Yes. Are you going to get value out of this video as if you paid almost $5,000? Anticipation intelligence is the third leg of ENGR145AI. Why? Because if you create a Lizzie Benson the way that Sara Loretta did, you will leverage 0. Multiplying anything by 0 gets you 0. Multiplying anything by 1 gets you 1. Unlike Terrence Howard, who thinks that 1 times 1 equals 2, he might argue with me that 1 times 0 doesn't equal 0, because it equals 0, and that's why you can't leverage 0. I'm not going to argue that 1 times 1 equals 1, okay? I'm not going to argue that. What I will state is that you cannot leverage 0, which is why it's so critical to get off of 0. When we leave 0, now we can be a snowball rolling down a hill, chapter 69. Why? Because we used 2 components to write Warren Buffett's sequel chapters. Warren Buffett, he wrote with Alice Seibold this biopic, chapters 1 through 64. Using Asian agent and anticipatory intelligence, PQRST, I went ahead and wrote chapter 65, chapter 65, Columbia University as a springboard, to chapter 69, which is joke franchises, to chapter 66, which is the Michael Saylor LABCS 1459, which is a sequel to LABCS 1451, which is Overstock. And the founder of Overstock battling shorts. His name is Patrick Byrne. LABCS 1451 connecting to LABCS 1459 MicroStrategy. That's now Strategy Bitcoin. These things seem like they're going in 19 different directions, but that's why we're focused on the one thing, which is what's the one thing that we're doing right now? And do you see how if you don't have a page of notes, that is this page of notes, this is the tightest 29-minute video that a person can create on this topic, which is let us make $10,000 with $0 creating for other people an AI agent. But we ourselves need to get ourselves off of zero. This is how. We are going to run a lemonade stand business on, would you like to buy a $55,000 AI agent? No joke. That's your lemonade stand business, and you're charging $55,000. If the executive who you build the AI agent for does not make $500,000, then the money that you charge them doesn't transfer into your pocket. That's your lemonade stand business. And we're going to call it Elizabeth Brady. That's what we're calling it. We're calling it Elizabeth Brady. Why am I the only one taking notes? We're calling it, this is our lemonade stand business. To recap and succinctly put forth this staccato burst of genius shiitake. Drug-free. This is even before caffeine. This is even slightly before green tea. I've had 2 sips, which is this. Lizzie Benson, Sara Loretta. Sara Loretta created Lizzie Benson, spoke about it at my friend Josh Baer's Capital Factory on February 5th. Sara Loretta, Hot Girl Entrepreneurship Club, also spoke about this at Freelancers Union on February 19th. She created Lizzie Benson. We are going to make money by hand doing a lemonade stand business. What are we selling? We're selling a $55,000 Asian intelligent female robot named Elizabeth Brady. Yeah, her dad was Caucasian and her mom was Chinese, and that's the AI agent. Plunging neckline. We're selling her as a software package for $55,000. Your cost of doing Elizabeth Brady is $0. Because remember, we're going to sell it first and then code it. Who does a good job reciting 3 dudes? Mark McCormack, Irv Grausbeck, and Paul Buchheit. Do you see how these mentor mentions together orchestrate into Your AI agent needs an Asian, comma, Larry Chang, startup comedy. It's not that I'm impressed by myself. I'm impressed that I was able to learn so much from Sara Loretta. Oh, too much confidence. This is how you're going to interact with an AI agent. And so this is why anticipation intelligence is critical, because your AI agent is going to be spitting forth a lot of information. Are you able to read all the things that Grok 3 gives you or OpenAI, the free version, gives you? Do you have a goal to sell one AI agent for 5 figures? Let's try. Why? Because hashtag ENGR145 AI is a course that other people are going to sell you for almost $5,000. That could be your second lemonade stand business, which is let's sell the API mashup between Replit and Grok 3. Is this EUTWM PPM, which is chapter 66? Yeah, it is. And do you see how now you're taking the external APIs and connecting them into what? You're connecting them into winning at level 0, day 0, dollar 0, to go from dollar negative 800 to 10,000. Blowing kisses. Blowing kisses. Why? Because I took the time to add love to this presentation. Lemonade stand business number 3. Let's go over lemonade stand business number 1 and 2. Number 1 was let's create a Lizzie Benson, renaming her Elizabeth Brady. Number 2 business is breaking down this 42-minute video into a 4-day workshop that you charge people $4,500 for. Lemonade stand business number 3, doing an 11-minute party on let us create our AI agent for less than $11,000. Lemonade stand business number 3, creating a 11-minute party that helps people learn about creating a AI agent that makes us $11,000. Oh my God. You're seriously welcome for how easy these 3 lemonade stand businesses are, which is what they don't teach at Y Combinator before you apply to Y Combinator, because YC is going to ask you this question, which is, what do you know about, or what did you hack that other people would be impressed by? And you're going to say, I watched a Larry Chang video, and then I made 3 lemonade stand businesses, and I thought it was a joke, but it turns out jokes are chapter 69 of the book Snowball, written by Alice Sebold, which is creating a lemonade stand business. That's a joke business. Business number 3. I am not tired. I'm excited for you with this. I'm excited. I'm super excited. Why have you not screenshot this? Why is this just purely entertainment? Why? It's like I can see the camera being two-way. Like, why is pen not being applied right now to paper? Why? It could be. That's lemonade stand business number 3, which is doing an 11-minute party at Art Basel in Miami. Do you see why hot females do this? because they are just going to playfully do it at the nightclub 11. Is this DJ'd into book club at a nightclub using an external API? Yeah. Could this also be a book? Yes. That ChatGPT / Grok 3 writes for you. Let's quickly map out the chapters because we're doing anticipation intelligence as I am currently your Asian agent. Chapter 1. You're fucked if you do AI, and you're fucked if you don't do AI. Maybe we need to water that down. We're damned if we do leverage AI, and we're damned if we don't leverage AI. Okay, that's chapter 1. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. It bookends to chapter 14, which is you actually want to create your own version of Lizzie Benson by citing Sara Loretta. That's chapter 14, is we want to cite and bookend chapter 1, which is we actually want to create our own Lizzie Benson and join. Chapter 2, the treasure of what AI is waiting to dump everywhere. Like dumping treasure, like farting out gold coins or a duck laying golden eggs. That's chapter 2. Remember, we're talking about, does your AI agent need an Asian? And we're also in the topic of Sara Loretta creating a Lizzie Benson. Chapter 3, right on target, which is how to create and paste copy with citation using AI. Chapter 3 is paste copying the existing work. What do you think AI does? It just paste copies genius shiitake that we direct it to. Chapter 4, how to network your AI agent to two other things, which is the Asian agent and anticipation intelligence, PQRST. Chapter 5, how to actually get mentored by AI. I've got deep search within Grok 3 and DeepSeek, who got mentored by OpenAI. Chapter 6, sales. How do we sell this AI piece of software by winning at entrepreneurship, which is hashtag CS183D. Oh my God, this book just writes itself. I could go on, but that's Lemonade Stand business number 4, which is selling the paperback of this video for $95. We're not charging $12. Oh no, we're charging $95. That's business. That's Lemonade Stand business number 4. Or Lemonade Stand business number 5 is selling the magazine summary of the book that is this 45-minute video. People would buy that. Why? Sara Loretta spoke at Capital Factory for a $0 speaking fee. She then spoke at Freelancers Union for some fees. Has she written the book yet on her prezo? No, she is not. Is this similar to front-running Hot Girl Sales Club Bible? Yes. Is this similar to front-running the Joke franchise, which is chapter 69, which is Hot Girl Entrepreneurship Club? Yes, it is. Is this also what they don't teach you at Stanford Business School? Yes, it is. Did I just walk you through how these APIs connect? In reverse chronological order, it is what they don't teach you at Stanford Business School connected to the prior concept, which is how to sell a AI agent paperback for $95. Do you see how all these things get you off of zero using joke businesses and lemonade stand concepts? Lemonade stand concept number 3, reverse chronologically speaking, is selling an 11-minute party to people that want to learn about creating their own AI agent. Do you see how we're playing entrepreneurship while we practice getting off of zero? Because, like Naval Ravikant talks about in the Almanac of Naval, written by Eric Jorgensen, we live in the most leveraged time of humanity. Chaos ensues. Our opportunity is to follow Larry Chang because I am your Asian agent. Because Mark McCormack is an agent, and this is my payment to him, which is winning at, which is winning, which is winning, simplicity in winning. AI agent Elizabeth Brady. What a great video. Good job paying attention for so long. And this, as a workshop, can be created using Grok 3. In the comments, what questions do you guys have? In the comments, what questions do you guys have? This is a pretty good video, right? What questions? Ask me anything. To call to action and a comedic relief, so you're landing in the room at the perfect time. Lizzie Benson is a fake creation that Sara Loretta conjured up. And it's of financial consequence. Why? Because she's incredibly productive. And it's going to launch Sara Loretta's business consulting, which is systems. It's systems without the vowels. And the room is summarized onto this one page. It's been terrific hanging out with you guys. Good job. Good job for paying attention to some pretty innovative content that I think will have the opportunity to change your world. Your AI agent needs an Asian, comma, Larry Chang stand-up comedy, 107% true. That pretty much catches you up to what we have spent time on, and that catches you up with the 4 lemonade stand businesses. I also advocate going from 0 YouTube videos to 2 YouTube videos by picking 2 15-second clips of content here. Why? Because now you're able to lever up, because remember, you can't leverage 0. So get 2 videos done. And I will study buddy this video with you as we study buddy your lemonade stand businesses to get you off of 0. Cool, right? That's the 3 institutions of Silicon Valley: Stanford University, Y Combinator, and Larry Chang. It was fun to spend time with you. It was fun to spend